In 1944, as World War II consumed Europe, an entire army appeared in France. Tanks lined up, soldiers in position. A new offensive seemed ready to begin. From above, German aircraft captured it all. It looked real, it looked threatening. But there was one detail no one could imagine. That army did not exist. Just weeks earlier, Allied forces had landed in Normandy. The beaches were taken, but the war was far from over. German divisions were still spread across France, armed, organized, waiting. One wrong decision could cost thousands of lives. The Allies needed an advantage, not more men, not more firepower. Something unexpected. Behind the front lines, a secret unit was being assembled. Not elite commandos, not decorated war heroes, artists, designers, sound engineers. 1,000 men trained for a different kind of warfare. Their mission wasn't to destroy the enemy, it was to confuse him. And if they were discovered, they wouldn't survive long. The unit had an official name, the 23rd Headquarters Special Troops. But that's not how history remembers them. They became known as the Ghost Army, 1,100 men. Not trained to fight head-on. They carried inflatable tanks, fake artillery, recorded battlefield sounds. Their mission was simple: make the enemy see what wasn't there, and move entire German divisions without firing a single shot. But rubber tanks were only the beginning. They built fake artillery, fake trucks, even full-sized aircraft made of fabric and air. From above, it looked like an invasion force, thousands of men, ready to strike. German pilots photographed it, reported it, believed it. And that was the point, because the real battlefield wasn't the ground, it was the enemy's mind. But the illusion wasn't only visual. At night, they brought out something even more powerful. Giant speakers hidden in the dark. They played recorded sounds of tanks moving, trucks shifting gears, soldiers marching. From miles away, it sounded like an entire armored division on the move. German intelligence intercepted radio signals, conversations, orders, coordinates. Every transmission was fake, but every one of them was believed. But there was one problem. The Ghost Army was lightly armed. They weren't a real combat division. No heavy armor, no massive firepower. If German forces decided to attack, they would have been overwhelmed in minutes. Every operation depended on one fragile thing: belief. As long as the enemy believed the illusion, they were safe. The moment doubt appeared, everything could collapse. And then, it worked. German commanders believed the reports. They redirected entire divisions. Tanks rolled out. Infantry marched. Artillery units shifted position. All of it, moving toward an army that didn't exist. Roads filled with soldiers, heading the wrong direction. Supplies rerouted. Defenses repositioned miles away from the real front. The Ghost Army never had to fire. They made the enemy chase shadows, and every mile the Germans moved away meant fewer American soldiers dying somewhere else. The Ghost Army operated for months across France. Operation after operation. The deception worked. Entire German units were delayed, redirected, confused, while real Allied forces advanced somewhere else. They never became famous during the war. Their mission remained classified for decades. No medals for deception, no headlines, just silence. But historians estimate their illusions saved between 15 and 30,000 American lives, and almost no one knew their names. For decades, their story remained classified. The Ghost Army returned home. No parades, no headlines. Artists went back to painting. Designers returned to studios, and the world never knew how close the illusion had come to collapsing. It wasn't strength that won that battle, it was imagination. In a war defined by destruction, they fought with deception and saved thousands of lives without firing a shot. In war, we remember the battles, but sometimes the greatest victories are the ones no one sees. The Ghost Army proved that imagination can be more powerful than firepower.